preparing to go public. And I started out the investor relations team, like working on the F1 of the company, lawyers, exchanges. So it was very interesting. I say that it's like a year and a half that might represent 7, like dog years, but and then right after that, I joined Itaú, which I am today for around 5 years and a half. And I work at the investment banking department covering technology, both companies and the funds globally.
So have you gotten to work on some of those companies as they were going through their exits as unicorns?
Yes. So I think that's when you look at the ecosystem in Brazil, given what we've seen that more difficult environments globally in 2022, given interest rates, etc., the same happened in Latin America. So several of these unicorns that would be listed already, like an exit as an IPO, they are holding on in order for markets to improve. But I did work with them on M&As, right? Because we do equity capital markets and also M&As in private placement rounds. So we recently advised the company called Gringo in their raise of $30 million. So it was interesting that I get to see again a lot of the people that I met back in 2017, and I maintained the relationship. And I think that this was very important for, I would say, like, to reach a status of being like influential, because if you know everyone, you talk to everyone, you get all of the information, you know what's happening. And I think that in tech, I think in every aspect, but in tech, it's really important to know what's happening.
So is that kind of how you got into doing the newsletter and kind of a lot of the content around the ecosystem?
So the story of the newsletter is interesting because it was the middle